Listen to me very carefully, because what is happening in Los Angeles right now is absolutely monumental. The Rams are not just making moves, they are sending a terrifying message to the entire National Football League. General Manager Les Snead and head coach Sean McVay are executing a masterclass in roster building, completely reshaping the championship landscape. We have breaking news of a blockbuster acquisition, crucial free agency locks, and a financial commitment that will make your jaw drop. This franchise is going all in right now. You need to hear this massive update immediately.
The Los Angeles Rams are finalizing a blockbuster agreement to acquire all-pro cornerback Trent McDuffie from the Kansas City Chiefs. Let me break down the sheer magnitude of this transaction because it is absolutely staggering. The Rams are sending 4 draft picks to Kansas City, including the 29th overall selection in the upcoming 2026 NFL Draft. This is not just a standard trade. This is a seismic shift in the balance of power across the entire league. Trent McDuffie is a premier defensive back, a legitimate lockdown corner who has proven himself on the brightest stages. When you look at the defensive architecture of this team, adding a player of his caliber instantly elevates the secondary from good to downright terrifying. But here is the insider detail that makes this move a stroke of absolute genius. McDuffie is reuniting with Jimmy Lake. Lake is the pass game coordinator and defensive backs coach for the Rams, and he previously worked closely with McDuffie during their time together at the University of Washington. That built-in chemistry, that foundational understanding of defensive principles means McDuffie will not need a transition period. He is going to hit the ground running. I am looking at this move and I am screaming from the mountaintops that the Rams are officially done playing games. They looked at their defensive backfield, saw a vulnerability, and decided to mortgage significant draft capital to secure a proven elite talent. You do not trade a first-round pick and 3 additional assets unless you believe this player is the final piece of a championship puzzle. The Chiefs are getting valuable picks, but the Rams are getting a certified star who completely neutralizes the opposing offense's best wide receiver. The aggressiveness of this front office is something to behold. They are operating with a level of urgency that tells me they believe their Super Bowl window is wide open right this very second. You combine his elite coverage skills with the defensive front, and suddenly opposing quarterbacks are going to have absolute nightmares trying to process their reads. The synergy between player and coach is already established, the talent is undeniable, and the message to the rest of the conference is crystal clear. Los Angeles is coming for the crown. But before we even process the full ripple effect of this defensive masterpiece, you have to understand how the front office is meticulously constructing the rest of the roster behind the scenes. What they just did with their exclusive rights free agents changes the entire depth equation, and it leads straight into a massive financial revelation. Are you totally ready for what comes next right now?
If you want to keep getting exclusive insights and breaking updates like this before anyone else, you need to subscribe right now. Hit that button and join the most passionate community in football today.
While the spotlight shines brightly on the massive blockbuster trade that just rocked the football world, you cannot ignore the critical foundational moves happening in the trenches. The Los Angeles Rams have officially tendered their exclusive rights free agents, and this decision guarantees that offensive lineman Justin Dedich, kicker Harrison Mavis, and wide receiver Xavier Smith will remain with the team moving forward. Let me tell you why securing Justin Dedich specifically is an absolute masterstroke by this front office. When you are building a championship contender, you need depth on the offensive line. It is not glamorous, it does not make the highlight reels, but it wins you tough football games in December and January. Dedich provides that essential security blanket for the quarterback. By locking down these exclusive rights free agents, the Rams are ensuring roster stability without breaking the bank. They are retaining young, hungry players who know the system inside and out. Harrison Mavis brings reliability to special teams, and Xavier Smith adds explosive potential to the offensive arsenal. But I need you to look deeper at the strategy here. This is not just about keeping 3 players. This is about calculating every single penny under the salary cap to prepare for something much bigger. The front office knows exactly what they are doing. They are creating a financial cushion by securing affordable talent at the bottom of the roster. If you do not have cheap, reliable depth, you cannot afford to pay your superstars. It is basic NFL economics, and Los Angeles is playing chess while the rest of the league is playing checkers. I am watching these incremental moves, and I am telling you, they are setting the stage for a monumental financial commitment. Every dollar saved on these exclusive rights tenders is a dollar that can be allocated to a premium contract. These quiet transactions are the unsung heroes of championship roster construction. They give the general manager the ultimate flexibility to swing for the fences when a superstar becomes available. So when you see names like Didich locked in, you should immediately ask yourself what massive expense the team is preparing to absorb. They cleared the path, they secured the foundation, they ensured that the bottom of the depth chart is solidified with players who understand the culture and the playbook. But all of this preparation, all of this meticulous cap management points directly toward one specific mind-blowing financial reality. Do you want to know exactly why they saved those crucial dollars today? Because the next move they made is going to cost them an absolute fortune, and it changes the entire landscape of the National Football League forever, starting today.
This brings us to the climax of this incredible story, and I need you to brace yourselves because the numbers we are talking about are absolutely mind-boggling. The Los Angeles Rams did not just swing a trade for a talented defensive back. They executed a blockbuster deal to acquire a reigning Super Bowl champion in Trent McDuffie, and the projected financial commitment is expected to shatter records. We are looking at a projected value of $111 million. Let that sink in for a moment. $111 million for a cornerback. This is the domino effect we were talking about. The draft picks were just the entry fee. The exclusive rights tenders were the salary cap gymnastics required to make room. And now, the franchise is staring down the barrel of one of the most lucrative contract extensions in NFL history. I am fired up because this shows a level of ruthless ambition that you rarely see in professional sports today. When you trade for a player with championship pedigree, someone who knows exactly what it takes to hoist the Lombardi Trophy, you have to pay the premium. McDuffie is not just a lockdown defender, he is a culture changer. He brings that Kansas City winning mentality straight into the Los Angeles locker room. The Rams front office looked at the landscape of the NFC. They saw the elite quarterbacks and the high-powered offenses, and they said, we are going to shut them all down, no matter the cost. $111 million is a staggering investment, but it is the price of greatness. If he anchors this defense and leads them back to the Super Bowl, every single penny of that projected contract will be worth it. This organization is pushing all their chips into the middle of the table. They are declaring war on the rest of the league, and they are doing it with their wallets wide open. This is how dynasties are built and sustained in modern football. You identify the elite difference maker, you sacrifice the draft capital, you manage the margins with your depth pieces, and then you pay the man his money. The intensity in Los Angeles is off the charts right now. They have their champion, they have their blueprint, and they are ready to dominate. But with stakes this high, you have to ask yourself one burning question about what this means for the future of our beloved franchise. Are we witnessing the birth of an unstoppable defense or a massive financial gamble that could completely backfire on us in the end? You tell me the answer to that right now, because I cannot.
This is a defining chapter for the Los Angeles Rams. General Manager Les Snead and head coach Sean McVay have officially drawn a line in the sand. They are not interested in rebuilding. They are not interested in waiting. They are interested in winning Super Bowls right now. By bringing in elite talent, securing their depth, and committing unprecedented financial resources, they have put the entire league on notice. But I want to hear from you, the true heartbeat of this franchise. Do you think committing $111 million to this defense guarantees us another Lombardi Trophy? Or is the risk just too high? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Share this video with every Rams fan you know, and stay locked in. We are just getting started.